Hey everybody, Ryan Nelson here, and today I want to show you how you can do handwritten text overlays on your photos. And you can use them as YouTube thumbnails or really cool posts for Instagram or anything like that. But we're going to get to it right after this. Alright, so we've all seen these really cool thumbnails on YouTube. It's this beautiful landscape photo, and right dead center is this like cool handwritten text. And that's just kind of describing what the video is, or maybe it's the title of the video. And I'm going to show you a few different ways you can get that effect easily. The first way to do this, and probably the easiest way to do this, is just to get on Google and search handwritten text. Type font, typeface, make all my designer friends happy, handwritten typeface, and just find one that you like, download it, install it, and go to town. But we're not doing that one today. We're creating our very own unique, one-of-a-kind handwritten text for your photos with your handwriting. Okay, so to do this, we're gonna wanna open up our image in Photoshop, the one we want to put our text overlay on. First thing you want to do, always make sure you create a new layer because you don't want to accidentally put your text on the image. And one thing that's going to help you keep your text very precise, hit Command R on the keyboard to bring up your ruler, hit V, and then drag down from the ruler a couple of guides. This will give you a couple of lines to help you keep your text the same size as you're writing it. If you don't want that ruler there, hit Command R again, and that will get rid of the ruler, but keep the guides. Hit B to bring up your brush. If you don't have this window open, you can go up to Window and check Brush. And this will bring up all the brushes you have available to you right now in Photoshop. Now select any of these brushes and start playing around to see what you like, which brush you like, and what works well for you. And then I'm gonna use the trackpad on my laptop to do the handwriting. So I click with one finger and draw with the other one. You can do the same thing with a mouse. I feel like a mouse is just a little weird because it's not gonna represent 100% what your handwriting looks like. Okay, so once you have it typed out or drawn out the way you like it, you can hit V and kind of move this around where you like it. You can hit Command T to resize it, make it bigger, smaller. Okay, that's one option on getting handwritten text onto your image. The next option, maybe you're not feeling this, it's not working, you just have a mouse, you don't have a trackpad, and it's just jittery as can be and you don't like it. Another option is to use your phone or your iPad. So if you open up your Notes app, you can create a new note and then hit the little pen icon right here, and you have several different, you've got like a pen, maybe a small Sharpie, you've got more of a thicker Sharpie, and a pencil. You can use any of these to write with your finger. Now you don't have a lot of space here, so you might have to do this in several different sections and stitch it together in Photoshop. This isn't going to be the most ideal situation, but if it's the only thing you have, then that's what you do. Okay, two options of getting this on your computer. You can hit the power button and the home button at the same time. That will take a screenshot, and then you can just email that to yourself. Now, if you have the Notes app synced up from your phone to your computer, you can just open the notes on your computer, pull up your handwritten note, hit Command-Shift-4, and then take a screenshot of that. And then bring that screenshot into Photoshop. Okay, so once you drag that screenshot onto your image, you want to right-click your layer and rasterize that layer. Hit M on your keyboard and select a little bit of that white, go select similar, and then delete that. Deselect and then go up to Image, Adjustments, Replace Color, and then click part of that lettering there. Bring your fuzziness all the way up, and then bring your lightness all the way up, and then now it will make white text. Now if you want to add a little texture to this, you can drop that fuzziness down just a little bit, and then you'll start to see you're getting a little bit of gray come back in that text, which can be a cool effect. So hit OK, then hit M on your keyboard again and select the RF. And to make this less confusing, I'm gonna hide my first layer. So hit V to drag your RF, so you make the word surf. Hit M again, deselect that, hit Command T, and now it's the same as we did before. You can just resize that as you see fit. And then the F is quite a bit smaller than the S, so if you hit Command and drag this little corner out, you can bring these a little more into alignment. Okay, now that looks all right. It's not the best option, but it is an option. And you can also do this on an iPad. Mine's just not new enough to have the little pin feature. Alternatively, you can probably use any drawing app that you find in the App Store. I don't see why that wouldn't work, so give it a shot. So the best option is gonna be to use some sort of tablet that interfaces with your computer that uses a stylus or a pen, so you're actually putting your handwriting into the computer. I use a Wacom tablet. I'm not sure if it's actually pronounced Wacom or Wacom or however you want to say it. I say Wacom because it's kind of fun to say and it reminds me of Whack-a-mole, Whack-a-mole, Wacom, Wacom tablet, Wacom tablet. Okay, that's ridiculous. But in any case, this gives you a much more realistic feel of handwriting. So if we go back to Photoshop and create another layer, I can go back to my brush, and then let me select a different brush here. And then we'll write out our word surf one more time. And that came out a little bit small, but I can hit Command T again. So this is gonna give you the most realistic handwriting feel. And you can get much more fine-tuned with this with different pen pressures, different angles of the pen. There's lots and lots of different settings. This is something I'm gonna go over in a different video, but this kind of gives you an idea of how you can start doing different handwriting techniques and different ways of doing this for your thumbnails, for your Instagram photos, however you see this to be fitting for you. Okay, I know this was a bit to take in all at once, many different ways of doing basically the same thing, but if you have any questions on this, put those down in the comments. And if you like this video, give me that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time.